What's up, YouTube? It's Vertex here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary today. And today I have another K.E.M strike video for you guys. As you can see today, is with the M27, best gun in the game. Absolutely best gun in the game. The melts, it's amazing. I have the tracker sight and silencer on it. You guys don't really need to use that. I just chose to use it for the purposes of this video. I put it on wanting a challenge for myself, and this first death, I wasn't really trying to get the kill, so don't look at that as a reflection on the weapon. Now I'm just shooting around because I wasn't expecting to have this gameplay, but I do end up getting a K.E.M strike. So yeah, this is the best gun in the game by far. So what I want to talk about in this gameplay, as you can probably tell by the title, is tips on getting a K.E.M strike. As you see, this gameplay is only 4.5 minutes, so I may add in another gameplay after this, maybe just the end of it where I actually get the K.E.M strike. Another one on Sovereign maybe, but for this game I got it really quickly. As you see, it's only a 4.5 minute game. I joined late, so on top of that, and I mean I get it really fast. So you can, these are some pretty good tips that I think may help you. Now the very first tip that you're gonna need is you have to choose the right class. If you don't choose the right class, you're gonna, I mean obviously you can still get it, but it's going to be much easier if you choose a gun that fits your playstyle. If you like running around, which I'll get into that a little bit later, I don't suggest it, but it'll work. But if you enjoy just running around, don't run around with a sniper. Well, I mean, unless you're really good. I mean, I guess snipers can do whatever. The snipers are their own people, so it's whatever. But if you like running around, I wouldn't suggest using a light machine gun or even an assault rifle at that. If you want to run around, I would use a sub. If you want to stick in a really close quarters area, like a building, like on my Freight K.E.M strike that was a live commentary, I had a shotgun and I was in that building and it was super close range and I was one-shotting basically everyone. So that was, I chose a really good gun for that map in that situation. So you really just have to pick the gun that fits your playstyle, how you want to play the game, and one that you're good with, one that you have a good shot with, that you can hit all of your bullets with, because you're going to occasionally get into gunfights. Most of my kills are I'm pre-aiming the person or I shoot them in the back, just because I have good positioning at this point. I'm not getting into a ton of gunfights. And also I have Amplify on so I can hear most of them, which is allowing me to pre-aim them, which is my next tip. Use perks that are going to benefit you. Don't use don't use recon. Really, you don't really need recon. I mean, when you get an explosive hit marker, it pops them up on the map. But do you really need that? It's not really that necessary in my opinion. I would much rather go with Amplify and be able to hear everyone, whether they have dead silence or not. Put dead silence on myself so that I don't end up hearing my footsteps and getting confused. That's just my thought process behind it. I have sleight of hand on this gun because it's a light machine gun. I don't want to wait a long time to reload. You just have to think about that when you're making your class, because the better your class, the more it fits your playstyle, the better you're going to do, and the easier it's going to be for you to get a K.E.M strike. If you have a class, not saying that you can't use bad classes to get K.E.M strikes, because I actually am thinking about just putting together random classes and going into a pub and trying to get a K.E.M. But if you're really trying to grind out K.E.Ms and you're not looking for it as just a challenge, basically, I would strongly suggest using a gun that you're really good with. It's just an all-around class that makes sense for you. Use attachments that are good. The tracker sight is overpowered, and I know that, and I mainly brought it in here just to show it off a little bit. It's retarded how good it is, and also it is, I mean, it helps. It helps me get a K.E.M strike, obviously. The silencer is going to make people not know where you are at if they don't watch the kill cam. A lot of people, not very many people pushed me after they figured out that I was camping up here, honestly. But yeah, so I am going to end up adding in another video, or the end of another video where I get a K.E.M strike after this, but yeah, that's just going to be the first part of the video. I will be back in a few seconds once I import this next video and go over a few more tips, so I will see you guys in a few. Alright, we're back to the second part of the video, and I have a few more tips for you guys. What you just watched, obviously you know this. I talked about choosing the right class, went over guns, attachments, perks, things like that. And I have two more tips for you guys. And one of them, a very important one, is going to be to hold down one position. And by that, I don't mean just sit in the same building the entire game or sit in the same corner. That's even worse. But I mean, move around a little bit. As you see, I'm controlling this room that I'm in right now. Security is what it's called. I'm about to go back into top broken right now. I'm basically just running back and forth between these two positions, and I'm using my ears. I have Amplify on, I have Astros, I have a nice headset, so I can hear everyone running around, and I'm making sure that I am in a beneficial position to kill these people by just listening for where they're at. I can hear them, I have Amplify, like I just said, and it really makes it a lot easier. If I don't have Amplify, a lot of these times I might end up just running right in front of someone when I'm going around a corner or something, and it could get me killed when I should have been pre-aiming it. I just ran around it blindly and didn't know. Now, it may be a little cheap to use Amplify, but it is pubs, and I'm wanting some KEM strike, so I'm going to use it. I don't care. But that's just what I do. So, the reason that I choose to hold down a singular position and not just run around the entire map, because you can get KEM strikes like that too, I just feel like, personally for me, I would rather sit in a certain location of the map, hold down that area, fortify it, make it mine, claim it for verdicts. As you see, I just got the KEM. And basically just, I can sound whore everyone, so they're not getting near me. I'm gonna kill them, and it just personally makes it a lot easier for me. The last tip before this gameplay ends, I already have the KEM, but I haven't called it in yet, is going to be to never trust your teammates. As you see, I've gotten all the KEM strikes that I've uploaded. The 2 in this video, the 2 other ones that I've uploaded, they were all in free-for-alls. I do not like playing with teammates because you think they're covering a certain area, then they're not, then you get shot from that area. It sucks. So never, 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 ever trust your teammates unless you're playing with a full party of your friends. But if you have your teammates and you think they're watching a certain location, do not trust it. Make sure you turn around. Make sure you sound horde that area. Don't trust them to be able to pick up the kill and get your back. But those are all the tips I got for today, guys. Hopefully these tips allow you to get more KEM strikes, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, and if you'd like to see more from me in the future, be sure to subscribe. Peace.